Welcome everyone to part 30. As you can see, we are still in the Gerudo Pirates Fortress, and we are still hunting for those Zora Eggs. And as we have learned in the last video, there are only 4 because, well, they foolishly lost 3 of them in the murky water. And, well, before we find those 3, we're going to have to find the 3 that are located in this fortress. Jeez. Now obviously the Gerudo Pirates again are the Termina version of the Gerudo Thieves from Ocarina of Time, and again they're an all-female pirate group. And well, and I don't know if there are any male members. I mean, it could be just like the Thieves in Ocarina of Time, and only females are born, and in order to repopulate their race, they have to find males to mate with them, like in the Amazonian tribes or something. Whatever. Anyway, you go in this direction right here, and again, normally I have to sneak around the guard, but thanks to the stone mask, I can just whiz right by and go through this door right here. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, meet the Gerudo guard. And as you saw right there, she is not fooled by the stone mask, which means you have to fight her regardless. Now, the Gerudo guard pretty much has twin scimitars out, and she'll try and strike you and try and damage you. And just keep your shield up, you'll be okay. And what they'll do is they'll try and strike you to reduce your health, and if you get down to 1 heart, they'll toss you back out into the bay. And yeah. Anyway, they're easy to defeat once you get the pattern down. And as a matter of fact, they are very similar to the bosses in Ocarina of Time. Basically what happened was there were these carpenters in Ocarina of Time who wanted to become Gerudo thieves. But, however, because they were men, they were imprisoned, and Link had to go and rescue them. And basically, you have to fight each guard and get the key to free the carpenter. And after you beat all 4 of them, one of the guards who's been watching you will be so impressed with your skills that they'll actually make you an honorary Gerudo thief, and you'd be free to run around the compound at your leisure without being tossed in jail. Yay. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, Gerudo Pirates in Termina, does that mean that there's a parallel universe of Ganondorf running around here? Well, thankfully, no. That's the last thing we need in this game. An example of hijacked by Ganon in this game. I mean, it'd be cool to see what a male version of the Gerudo Pirates would be in this universe, but seriously, at this point, Ganondorf is out of the picture, at least for a while, and we don't need that. The enemy here in this game is the Skull Kid with Majora's Mask, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that would suck to be at the last minute. Majora's Mask is actually implanted by Ganondorf to create chaos and stuff, and that is lame. That would. Thank God they didn't go that route. But still. As you can see here, with the hook shot, you just target the targets and you'll be able to go into higher areas. And that way you can move around the fortress, go to any location, and that is great. Now the music in this section, it's more of this whole militaristic pirate-y theme. Kind of all dun 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 dun. Like have these little drums and that and all that. Now it's okay. The music here is okay, but I would prefer that whole that Latin-esque music that they play with the Gerudo thieves in Ocarina of Time, that din 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 or something like that. So yeah. Anyway, at this area you can go either left here and go through that door to get an egg, or you can go on the other side and go for the egg there. Again, it doesn't really matter. You'll go both ways regardless. I decided to go this way first because, yeah. Haha, you can't see me. Nah, 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 nah. Anyway, if you go ahead and went on to the Gerudo Pirate Fortress with only 3 bottles, if you have the hook shot, you can re-enter the fortress using the hook shot target at the entrance, thereby bypassing the underground water area. And what you just saw me do is I pretty much took their treasure right under the noses. A silver rupee, 100 rupees for me. So it's another source of free money if you want to build up your cash pile. Oh boy. You know what that means. Oh, purple this time. Same deal. So like I was saying, there's a hook shot target outside the fortress, and as long as you have the hook shot, you can re-enter this temple and avoid the entire underground water area. And that's always nice. See, I love the gilded sword. You see how quick see how quickly I defeated that Gerudo guard. Yeah, I mean with the Kokiri sword. Sorry, the Kokiri sword. It would take it a little longer, but yeah, folks, it's worth it to upgrade to the gilded sword. Trust me. Yeah, as you see here, I was like, screw the shellfish. I'm just going to go in, take a little damage, and get the Zora Egg and hightail it out of there. So, yeah. Alright, we have one more Zora Egg to locate in this fortress. And then we're going to get out of there. And you can just use these pots to recover any damage you might have gotten, either during the fight with the Gerudo guard or with the shellfish. So yeah. Anyway, what we're doing right now is we're going to go the other way. And sorry, I'm singing along. Bleh. Oh, here's a funny thing about the stone mask. Even though you're invisible to the Gerudo guards, the purple guards, their AI has been designed so that regardless, see, she's looking at me right now, and she's doing nothing about it. She didn't even alert me or toss me out or anything. That's so lame. There we go. We have one final battle with a Gerudo guard, and then we'll go claim our Zora Egg, and we will be out of here. See, the best thing when to attack them is when they're doing their crouch spinning attack and they're recovering. It's the best time to do like a jump slice and Yeah, you'll kill them just like that. Now, the Zora Egg in this, well, this tank is different than the other tanks. One, there are skullfish in it, and two, there's a treasure chest in it. Now, as you can see here, there is a big skullfish surrounded by little skullfish. Now, basically here you want to kill the big skullfish, because for some reason or another, when the big skullfish dies, all the little ones die with it, because the big skullfish is the mother, I guess, and babies can't survive without their mothers. It's weird. So yeah, this is the only tank in the entire fortress where you cannot take any damage. As you saw moments ago, I took the bow and arrow, shoot the thing, shoot the skullfish. So yeah, and we did it. We got our final Zora Egg in the fortress. All right. Yeah, and we can get 20 rupees as well. More cash. Alright, we are done with this fortress, so you can either swim back to the bay, or if you're like me and just want to get there as fast as possible, play the Song of Soaring and warp back to the Marine Research Lab area. And folks, this will not be the last time we'll see the Gerudo Pirates. We'll see them at least one more time throughout this playthrough. So yeah. So once we have all the eggs, we'll come back to the research laboratory. Because as you saw a moment ago, there's this giant aquarium where we need to drop these Zora Eggs. And we have to drop them because I only have 4 bottles on hand. And there are still 3 more eggs that we need to acquire. Now, this marine research guy right there, he was an Ocarina of Time, and he lived in a marine research lab near Lake Hylia, and he was the one responsible for the creation of the eye drops that can help Bigorong, the big old Goron, heal his eyes after that whole volcano incident, and it's thanks to this guy thanks to the marine research guy that we get the best sword in the entire game. And of course, if you dive down using a golden scale, he'll give you, for some reason or another, a heart piece. So, yeah. As you see here, it's funny though, I keep dropping the Zora Eggs and they all fall on top of each other. They like blend to one. It's weird. But when we come back in here in a little bit, you'll see that they're all spread out, and that's Nintendo 64 graphics for you folks. Alright, so where are the 3 missing eggs? Well, they're located in an area called Pinnacle Rock. Now, Pinnacle Rock has unfortunately fallen victim to that murky water, and if we try to flat out swim to it, well, we will get lost and be tossed back into the beginning. So right now we're going to need something to help guide us to Pinnacle Rock and get to the area where we need to find the Zora Eggs. Now, if you want to do that, you want to go over here to this area, and there are 2 houses. Go into this one right here. This one is called the Fisherman's Hut. Now, the fisherman will have something that we need to help guide us through Pinnacle Rock. There's this big old burly tattooed fisherman guy. Yeah, the seawater's gone warm. What? Wait a sec. Seawater? That doesn't make sense. Seawater is supposed to be warm, you know. Whatever. So it's supposed to be cold? Well, folks, anyway. Yeah. Maybe global warming is involved in this one. Whatever. Anyway, what you want to do here is talk to the seahorse in this little aquarium. And then the fisherman will say, are you interested in that? And then he'll offer you a trade. And the thing he wants is a picture of the Gerudo pirates. And that's why I've taken the picture earlier, because we need the Seahorse, because it'll act as our guide that'll get through Pinnacle Rock without getting lost. So yay. And I don't even want to know what this guy's going to do with the picture of the Gerudo pirates. I mean, they're female and he's a male, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I am not even going to debate anymore. So yeah, now that we have the Seahorse, we can go on to Pinnacle Rock. But first, I want to make a little detour back to town. And the reason I want to make a detour back to Clocktown is I want to go into the milk bar. And in the milk bar, there's something that I can get that will make the journey into the Pinnacle Rock area more easier. So just put on Romani's mask, which is a cow head, and make sure it's 10 o'clock at night. That's important. Talk to this guy. His name is Barton, and he is the Termina version of good old Talon from Long Lone Ranch and Ocarina of Time. And what I just bought here is a bottle of Chateau Romani milk. And it's 200 rupees, so yeah. Basically, when you drink this sucker, it will not only restore your magic health, it will also make it sure that you have unlimited magical energy. So when you drink this stuff, you see that your magic meter turns blue, which means we have unlimited magic, and that is great. Unfortunately, though, it only lasts a cycle, and when you go back in time, you'll lose the unlimited magic. But still, it's great. Anyway, folks, we'll see you in part... wait, hold on. Wait a second, the video's not over yet? Alright. Alright, folks, we'll see you in part 31.